Of course, you're listening to us from wherever you're listening to us from. I don't know if that's proper English, but I just made it work, man. Thank you so much for choosing 95.0, the Drive Thru, and Pheli FM is where you at. It's one of the most famous features that we have. You see what I did there, right?
I really do.
And it's one of the most features that we love the most. It's Famous Fridays on Pheli FM. We got it. You know it, man. And when we say famous, we're not playing around. We always bring you some of the best people ever. All right? The most famous people in the country. And we got one for you today. This lady has numerous TV appearances. She's been a star for a long time. First time I saw her was on a show called So You Think You're Funny, where she was a finalist. And she was on Bantu Hour. She was on Ses'Top Season 4, Season 5, Season 6. She was on Scandal on ETV. She was on The Republic on Season 2. She was on Netflix, Dirty Money, Netflix, Big Nunu's Little Heist. She was on Rosa on Netflix. My God, man, right now she's on Pheli FM. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Khanyisa Bunu. What's up, Khanyisa? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Man, I can't complain. Thank you so much for taking your time to speak to us, man.
Thank you. I didn't know I've been on so many TV shows.
Yazin. I was asking to famous. I was asking to famous.
The cooking, I don't know. I always think this is the last one. I don't know, this one is the last one.
Look, man, and that's so important. I think, because you do so much sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And it's just project after project after project. You never really get to look back and reflect on all the things that you've done until we put you on Famous Friday and we're like, Imona, happy you're famous. You're famous. Yeah?
Titi, he's not focusing on the fact that you're also a comedian. You do stand-up comedy.
And I have to stand up in front of people and make sure they laugh. You know, what a tough job.
Look, man.
What a tough job.
It's one of the toughest jobs on planet Earth, and you do it so well. You do it so amazing. You're an award-winning comedian. But, I want to take a minute and just take it back for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because we're busy here getting ahead of ourselves and stuff. I want to know where this thing began and how did you find yourself on the stage doing stand-up comedy and also, in the movies?
Okay. People don't believe me when I say when I went to So You Think You're Funny. I didn't even know that I was going to do stand-up comedy. I had no idea what the show was about. I knew that I was fun, so I can go and compete. I didn't even know whether I was going to stand then tell stories. I didn't know because I had never done stand-up comedy. Remember, I was a teacher in the Eastern Cape. I was just a teacher there. But during that time, I had just left teaching. I didn't leave comedy for teaching. I didn't leave teaching for comedy. I had just left comedy. I'm in teaching, so I needed something to do. And then I saw So You Think You're Funny. I said, in the meantime, but I don't know what to do. Let me go and let me enter this competition. And then I realized when they started bringing mics, okay, and an audience. Okay, now this is stand-up that I'm doing. Yeah, because at that time we were not exposed to stand-up in the Eastern Cape. So that's how I became stand-up comedian. I was spinning on that show. I was so nervous right through. But I learned to love stand-up comedy. That's how I did stand-up. So, and then this acting thing was also an accident. Okay, you wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to ask. So, how did you prepare then for the show? Was it a thing of when you were teaching your kids, you found out that you were funny, or maybe at family events, and then you tetanabo, and then you find out okay, no, yahlekisa.
Yes. First of all, now, if friends while I was here, because they used to tease me, but I went, people are making money to pay the game, right? But I didn't think I would do it because I didn't have who did I even know Joburg at that time, So that's how it started. But when I got there, when I had to prepare there, also it's fun. Fortunately, most of the time they gave us topics to talk about. So those topics helped me. Okay, I have to think about what's funny about this topic, and sometimes have to be a little creative. Sometimes, so yeah.
And what a way to discover you're funny, eh? What a way to discover that you're funny. Like, it's almost like a baptism of fire, because that is a big show, man. It's Khanyisa Bunu. Khanyisa Bunu on the line with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting to know her. When we come back from this, we're getting straight into how she got into the acting and how she ended up on Netflix and the scandal and all the roles that she plays and how she prepares for it. Did she also just walk into the studio? But actor, what acting. We're getting that and so much from Khanyisa Bunu. Please stay on the line with us. We're back straight after these messages.
Shabujan Skumba here, and you're tuned in to Pheli FM 95.0 with my guy TT. Yay, what a TT! Pretty Drive Thru.
Pheli FM 95.0.
On Pheli FM 95.0. Good morning and welcome to it. If you're just tuning in, 20 after 9 o'clock is your time. We're hanging out with Khanyisa Bunu on Famous Fridays, and we have her on the line all the way from the Eastern Cape. Well, we can't say all the way because Auko Eastern Cape Manji. You are not there anymore.
Yeah, but all the way from there before here.
Yeah, but now you are a national asset now. Let's be honest. You are no longer just an Eastern Cape.
Right.
Now you are ours. You belong to the nation.
I receive, Baba. I receive.
We're very proud of the work that you've been doing, man. Tell me about the acting and how did you get into Scandal? It's a big show, man. And the role that you were playing as well. Very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Acting, I think, after I did Ubantu Hour, remember, Kahiso always gives comedians opportunities to do as a chief Ubantu Hour. So I did Ubantu Hour. I think we were quite impressed because Kenwin, the wife, went on to produce Ses'Top. So there was this role that they wanted. So she had me in mind with other funny people. So there were 5 of us who went for a screen test, and fortunately, I got the role.
Unfortunate.
So that's how I started acting. Fortunate.
Fortunate.
Okay. Fortunately, I got the role. So since then, I think after I got that role, I started having interest in acting because I never thought I could act. So after that role, I started looking for other roles. So I got this invitation to audition for a Scandal, Mama Tuna. That's how I got that one as well. Even that one, there were a lot of us. But I didn't even think I would get it, and still I got it. Then I realized, no, man, I think I can act. That's how my acting started.
I know. We think you can act too. No, yes. we truly believe that you can act. We truly love it, man. And you've also found yourself right now recently on Big Nunu's Heist.
Yes, in the school. It's Kahiso again. It's Kahiso again. I think Kahiso was really acting career. We support him. We and even now he still offers me roles in those productions,
Ah, man, that's wonderful.
Both Rosa and Big News is high. Now I auditioned for both. No, I didn't. I auditioned only for Big News in high.
That's fine. That's Hollywood right there,
yeah.
That's Hollywood right there. They give you the role. You don't audition. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but you got to a place in your career where you have proven yourself worthy of being there. I'm pretty sure you're someone who's really good to work with. Got a whole feature, you get there on time, you do your job, you make people laugh. And that's why they're going to keep calling you. We're going to keep seeing you on our screens.
No,
thank you so much for this.
No, that is a fact. You are a staunch professional. Do you think it's due to the fact that you were a teacher at some point?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say I was the best of teachers. I think my colleagues, you could ask them. You should ask my colleagues. They would say, this one, No, I was not a bad teacher, but I was one of those people you couldn't just push over. Yeah, but if I don't like it, I don't like it. You know, I'm that kind of a person. So even when I left teaching, for me, I think I had done, even though it was only for a few years, I had done my part. I decided, let me just go.
Yeah.
Because I think things have changed from the days when people used to say yes to everything to the days when people can say no. You know?
No facts.
But at least I can say I did learn to be disciplined then, because when it comes to getting early at work, doing my work, I would be able to do that. But there are other things that we can talk about for another day. Things that I was not really comfortable with as a teacher.
We'll get to that another day, because it might be a lot. Let's do something right now. We like to play a game with our guests on this show right now. It's called Do You Know You? And we're just trying to figure out if you know yourself as much as we know you. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay. So it's 5 rapid fire questions. 5 questions. You have to answer them quickly, fast. Ungagugulishi apho. Ungagugulishi. Right.
No.
Let's get to it. The first question. Name at least 3 artists who were performing with you at Pure Comedy at the Lyric Theatre.
Comedy.
Yeah.
What is the name of the show?
Pure Comedy at the Lyric Theatre.
Sure. I don't even remember performing at Pure Comedy show. I don't know. It's you, Kitty. It's you.
Okay, next question.
Your second question is how many friends do you have on Facebook?
4,980.
Okay.
That 80 had a bit of Zuma in it. Why?
And
70. What date did the Superwoman comedy special take place?
Sure. Hey,
Betuna.
You must give me a scope before I come on air.
So you don't know. It's fine.
I don't know.
This is radio. This is not TV.
Zero.
Here we don't prepare.
Zero now.
Okay, it's fine.
No, guys, I can't get 0. I can't. Ask me an easy one now. I can't get 0. No, guys.
Okay,
this is home and listening.
This is a simple one.
Their head.
This is a simple one.
Okay.
What year did you start working at Ses'Top? Come on.
Sorry, what?
What year did you start working at Ses'Top?
2015.
Are you sure?
Did I get it right?
Are you sure?
2017. Sorry, 2017.
Is that your final answer?
Do you want to call a friend?
Why can't I remember? But it was 2017, guys. Come on.
Okay. How many people are you following on Instagram?
Sure.
Icon.
It's 1,000 people.
1,000.
It's time for your results.
Azimninga results.
So the answer to the first question, name at least 3 artists who were performing with you at the Pure Comedy at the Lyric.
Yeah.
So the 5 artists that you were performing with, number 1, Nicholas Goliath, Yassine Barnes, Stella Dlangalala, Gavin Kelly, and Eugene Koza.
And you got not. Yeah. You got 0. You said
Nobody.
me. You said me. That's,
guys.
But you have 1 point because at least you answered the second one correctly. How many friends do you have on Facebook? You said 4.9. I think you said 82 or 70, but we said 4.9.
We said
4.9. So you got that correct. And then
Okay, thank you.
All right. And what date did the Superwoman comedy special take place? 28th of April 2023. So that means you didn't get it. Nothing on that one. How many people are you following on Instagram? You said 1,000. It's 1.659. Okay.
Oh.
And the one that you got correct, what year did you start working at Ses'Top La? You started by saying 2015. Ngati, where? But then you said 2017, which was the right one.
I got two. Imagine my students listening, hearing their teacher getting 0. Sure.
Bonus, their pass mark is 30%, so they mustn't judge you.
Actually.
Hey, they must just keep quiet.
Listen, Khanyisa, thank you so much for joining us this morning, man. This was so much fun.
Thank you. I enjoyed it as well.
No, we appreciate your time, man. Good luck with everything that you're doing. You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. It's exactly 9:30 on Pheli FM. It's time for us to go check in what's happening with the news, headlines, the sports, and the traffic. Maru Khanyisa, man.
Hey, we are Khanyisa. You know,
Yeah.